What's up guys, this is Sergio from TechSpert.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing Shoot Many Robots, an Xbox Live Arcade title that released fairly recently. I'll be judging the game on 4 of its aspects: gameplay, replay value, scenery, and atmosphere. First, let's talk about gameplay. The game itself is pretty simple to figure out. You spend most of your time running across vast amounts of land, fighting enemies one by one, until eventually you reach a patch of the level where you fight many enemies at once. Now, normally, simple gameplay is a good thing, but in this case, it's a little boring. For a game that boasts about being chaotic, hilarious, full of action and explosions, the main campaign is kind of mundane. And until you reach that big wave of enemies where you're supposed to actually really fight, you kind of really don't do anything. And even when you reach the big patch of enemies, you're more often than not finding yourself standing still, shooting straight as the enemies throw themselves right into your bullets. The main potential for the game can be seen in its survival mode. Placing the character into a very chaotic environment, it forces them to think on their feet to survive, rather than just running to the right and shooting. This is a complete overhaul of the main campaign of the game, and this was my personal favorite. Now, since the entirety of the game is made to be played by 4 different players, the replay value for survival mode is very, very immense. With many unlockables and leaderboards to be had, survival mode alone can keep the player coming back for more. In terms of replay value, the game does feature a central hub where the player is able to unlock new weapons and new stages for survival mode via the use of in-game currency. Now, this doesn't add to the actual fun of the game, but it can keep the players coming back out of sheer curiosity. Now, scenery and atmosphere-wise, the game is a tad bit boring to look at. Using a similar visual style to that of Borderlands, the game has one theme and one theme only: junk. Junk, junk, junk. And the more you play into the game, the more you as a player start to realize that the colors and backgrounds start to run together. Using those 4 factors, I would have to give this game a 6.5 out of a possible 10. It's not the worst Xbox Live Arcade title out there, but it certainly really isn't the best. Not terrible, and not great. Anyway guys, thank you for watching my very first review here on TechSpert. Well, not my very first review, my very first video review. Thank you for watching my very first video review here on TechSpert, and there will be many more to come,